G'day, here's the Breville Barista Express. Just turned it on, warmed it up, so it's ready to go. I finished the service and everything checks out. Now I'm going to do a quick double shot latte to demonstrate. So usually it takes a minute just to warm up from cold. Now that it's warmed up, it's going to be ready to go. It'll light up when it's ready to go. Usually what I like to do every morning or every time I use it, just before doing the shot, I just like to do a blank shot, so a shot without any coffee in the handle. That'll warm up the machine, it'll warm up the cup, it'll warm up the handle as well. Cool. I will grab my scale just to make things consistent. Here is my scale. Cool. I'm gonna keep the water in just to keep the cup hot. In the meantime, I'm gonna grab a tissue. And I'm going to dry the portafilter. Make sure you dry this before grinding your coffee. I'm going to grind the double shot, which is basically 18 grams. I do it in 2 steps, so I grind a single shot, then press it down with a tamper, then I do another single shot, then I press it down again. Let's do that. That's the first. That's about 11 grams, it's a bit too much. So I'll dial it down to maybe 12 o'clock. That's your dose dial. The grind size dial on the left for the grinder is set at number 2 now, number 1 being the finest. We might need to go down to number 1. But for the meantime, let's press it, and then we'll do it again. So just double check that's about 11 grams. Let's do it again. Yep, so that's done. Let's see. Wipe off the ring, always. That's about 20. So 9. Yeah, usually at 12 o'clock you'll get the correct dose at 2 o'clock. Sorry, at 12 o'clock. So I'm going to keep it at 12. Every machine is different. Yeah. Flattening it down with my palm, with my fingers, and then I'll grab the tamper and press. Might scrape off just a touch. Cool. That's that. That's 18 grams, perfect. I'm gonna press it down. Make sure it's always flat when you do this. Press it firmly and then twist. Again, firmly and then twist. That way you make sure that the water penetrates evenly throughout the puck, the cake. That's what they call it. There it is. That's your double shot espresso. Let's do the double shot now. Turn it all the way to the right. A good rule of thumb, people ask me how much coffee do I put if you don't have a scale. Demonstrate. Once you tamp firmly and you're happy with that, the tamper should go as deep as this silver part, if you can see. That's about it. Yep. That's it. If the coffee's filled up all the way to the brim, that's way too much coffee. And if the tamper goes too deep down, then that's too little coffee. This is about what you should be getting. If you can see that, about a centimeter, maybe half a centimeter from the edge. Back. Tamper. Cool. So this machine has a hot water spout right here, in case you want some tea or hot water to dissolve your sugar, your sweetener, whatever it is. Hazelnut. It'll dispense 250 ml of water every time. You can stop it at any time, of course. Now that my cup's warmed up and stuff, I'm going to add a bit more water to dissolve my sugar. Cool, that's more than enough. I'm going to grab some sugar from here. And then I'm going to grab a small spoon, mix it up, and now I'm going to be calibrating this button. You can always adjust the volume, but I'm going to be doing it now so that it gives you 40 grams of water or 40 grams of coffee every single time. So I'm going to press it. This is how you program it. So you're going to press program, and you press the button, the desired button, and then you press it again when you're happy with the volume. Keep an eye on the pressure gauge, so it'll go to pre-infusion, then it'll go to full pressure, and I don't know if you can see from the camera, your coffee should be coming out in sort of a slow, consistent stream, just like that. Almost like warm honey. It might be a bit too slow actually, and that's when I know I'm probably gonna dial back on the amount, because I think it was too much coffee. But it's still coming out nice and slow. Your press should always be about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, right here. That's the upper range. And right there. Yep. So, let's see how much that is. It looks like about 40 grams to me. That's 39 grams, I'm very happy with that. Now the coffee machine will dispense 40 grams every single time. And it'll make your shots more consistent. Now that the espresso is done, let's put this to the side. I'm going to grab my milk here, the milk jug. I'm going to turn on the steam. It'll take about 15 seconds to start giving steam output. So turn the dial towards me. It'll give out the cold water, the built up steam inside, and then it'll start steaming. I'm going to turn it off really quickly, and I'm going to put my steam wand right by the surface of the milk. So just underneath the milk's surface. You want to listen to the sound. You want to hear the hissing sound for a bit. Right now, this sound means I'm injecting air into the milk. And then I'm going to stop injecting air so that it doesn't become too bubbly, because that's not what a latte is. And then I'm going to stop when I can't touch the milk for over a second. So when it's too hot to touch for over a second, I'm going to turn it off. Then it's going to cool down and go back to coffee mode now. I'm going to quickly grab a wet towel. Make sure you always do this after steaming your milk. Wipe the wand. Very important. Otherwise the milk will stick in there. It'll build up inside the pipe and it'll clog your machine. So purge it out like that and give it a quick wipe every time. That'll keep your machine happy and healthy. And it wouldn't hurt to wipe off the deck as well. That'll remove any stains, or actually it'll prevent stains from building over time. And that's it, yeah. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Hope you enjoy your machine. Cheers.